and the race is on. Down into the corner they go. The Monkey Man, Ron Hill, in this third position, trying to battle his way back there towards the front of the field. Up front, Jimmy James Smith looking at the inside line. Ron Hill behind him. Casey Ayers right there with them, side by side for second as the car spinning down in four. The green flag stays out. Smith and Ayers side by side for the lead. Down the backstretch they go. Brandon Dixon also moves into third. Ron Hill back there in the fourth position. Riley Fuller just behind him in the 17R. Blaine Yance a little bit further back as well. In the 3 wide, just behind that group. Right next to DJ Barnes. Ayers takes the lead out of turn number 2 in the 18K car. Jimmy James Smith looks back to the inside. Ron Hill a little bit further back in fourth. In the third spot right now, Brandon Dixon. Dixon makes a slide on job to the inside, nearly loses the car, keeps it going. A great job of driving by Brandon Dixon. Ron Hill to his outside, side by side for third as they go down into turn number 3. Conrad Kaufman right up in there too, side by side with Riley Fuller just behind the Monkey Man. Again, Jimmy James Smith, some pressure on Ayers now as he slides back just a little bit. He blocks the 3 of Brandon Dixon. Meanwhile, the 72 goes the outside of Ron Hill. Now nearly 3 wide for the second spot as they go into the corner. Looks like the 27 of Christian Heisel down into turn number 1 with a spin. Bring out the caution flag. Another Blaine Younce and the rest of the group. DJ Barnes up there as well. And the 5 DJ. Here we go. Looking for the green flag restart. 4 down with 8 to go. Smith leads them out of 4. Green flag is out and we're back underway. Everybody remaining 2 by 2 side by side behind Smith as he leads them out of turn number 2. Ron Hill trying to get by Ayers. Everybody still 2 by 2 side by side. Smith, your only lone car, your leader coming out of turn number 4. Now Ron Hill starts to move up in front of Ayers. He'll take over position number 2. Ayers now in third. Conrad Kaufman in fourth. Riley Fuller in fifth. She moves up inside of Kaufman trying to take away that spot. Can't do it out of 2. Ron Hill puts some pressure on Smith, your leader, coming out of turn number 4. Halfway this time by as Smith leads him into the corner. Here comes Ayers back to the inside of Ron Hill. Ron Hill trying to put some pressure on Smith to the outside line. Hill looks to the outside. Here comes Ayers to his inside. Smith trying to hold them all off up front. Middle of the pack, some contact going on back there. Car spinning. The 10 car of Albert Curtis down in turn 4. Bring out the caution flag. Some beating and banging towards the middle of the pack down there in 3 and 4. And Albert Curtis gets the worst of it with a spin. 50-50 tickets on sale here on the grandstands. Go home with a ton of cash here from I-35 Speedway. Get your 50-50 tickets from Heather Reber. Now just to the left going down into your way. Hill moves to that second spot. Ayers trying to get a little jump on him down there in 3 and 4. As Ron Hill motors out of it, keeps the second position. Conrad Kaufman now goes outside of Ayers as Ayers got a little slideways coming out of turn number 2. Conrad Kaufman to the high side. And here comes Ron Hill on the inside of Smith. Side by side for the lead. The Monkey Man gets the lead on lap number 7. Ron Hill looking for win number 14 on the season. Now Conrad Kaufman moves up into third. Ayers back to fourth. And in fifth position, Riley Fuller. But up front, it's Ron Hill showing the way as they come by to complete the next lap. Lap number 9 with 3 to go. Smith, who had led so many laps, it looked like Ron Hill was just waiting for that opportunity, saw it, and took the advantage coming out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go for the Monkey Man, this time by Ron Hill with 2 laps to go. Hill, Smith, Kaufman, Ayers, Fuller, Dixon as they came by that time. Hill now about a 3-car length lead as he has it over Smith. Now Conrad Kaufman sets his sights on Smith for second. Meanwhile, your leader comes out of turn number 4. White flag, 1 more lap to go for Ron Hill. Riley Fuller trying to battle back there with Dixon and Ayers. Big battle back there. The 17R car trying to move the inside. Can't do it. Meanwhile, Ron Hill takes him down out of 3. Out of 4, Conrad Kaufman moves inside of Smith. Can't make the move. Here they come out of 4. It's going to be Ron Hill. Win number 14 on the season for Ron Hill. Smith, Kaufman, and it looked like Ayers and then Dixon and Fuller. DJ Barnes at the line, and then Younts as they came by the start-finish line. Win number 14 of the year for the Monkey Man, Ron Hill. Third, here we go, looking for the green flag coming out of the corner. They'll get it. The green flag is out, and the race is on. Willard with the big drive down to the inside line. Miller looks to his backside now, looking to the crossover move. Can't make it happen. He'll set sail right behind Willard. David Miller the third in the second spot. Now he looks to the high side. Can't make the pass there either. A car over the banking on the right side on the turn 3. It looks like it may have been Mick. I'm not sure, as the caution flag, and now the red flag comes out. Red flag on condition on the track. Joseph Mick went to the high side in turn 3, went over the banking.
Thank you for telling us that.
Getting ready for the green flag restart. John Willard leads him down out of the corner in turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, here we go. 10 laps to decide it. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. And Willard and Miller with the 2-car breakaway up front. Here comes Frank Reed to challenge. Peace up there as well in the 9 cars. They come down the backstretch and into turn number 3. John Willard, your current points leader. David Miller the third and second right now in points. Takes a look on the high side. Can't make the pass on Willard, who will lead lap number 1. Not sure about the 77 car. Very slow down inside of turn number 3. If they have lost, there we go. Looks like they picked up the speed a little bit as Willard makes the pass by. Willard, Miller in second, Frank Reed and Christian Peace 1, 2, 3, 4 as they complete lap number 2 with 8 laps to go. So 77 car pulling off onto the front stretch or out of the racing groove. And not too far out of it though, as the caution flag is going to come out for the 77 car.
That is correct.
Here we go. The green flag is out, and we are back underway. Willard hits the gas, and again, teammates 1, 2 as they come across out of turn number 1 into turn number 2. David Miller the third in the second position. John Willard, currently your leader, going down into turn 3. Your points leader as well, as they are lined up exactly like they are in the points as they complete lap number 3. Again, the 77 car very slow down the backstretch and into turn number 3. We'll see if they're able to get off the groove. They're going to have the leaders coming up behind him, and it does look like the 77 car gets off the track safely. Willard flashes by just underneath them as they come by out of 3 and out of turn number 4. 4 laps down, John Willard, your leader. I want to thank him also for Willard Racing for that bicycle giveaway earlier. No, Isaac's very happy about that. Here they come out of 3 and out of turn number 4. Willard still showing the way at the halfway point this time by. Willard, Miller, Reed, Peace, your top 4 cars as they come by the start-finish line with 5 laps down and 5 laps remaining. Willard again shows the way through the middle of the groove, with now Miller fading back in that second position a little further back, 6 laps down with just 4 laps to go. Willard out of 4. 7 laps down now with 3 to go for Willard. It'll be 2 laps to go this time by as Willard completes the next lap. Willard getting by some lap traffic there down the backstretch going into turn number 3. Miller about 5 or 7 car lengths now back in the second position. Here comes Willard across the start-finish line. White flag and one more lap to go as Willard looks for Baker's Dozen win number 13 on the season for his 13th feature victory. Willard down the backstretch, trying to stretch out the points lead as well as he heads down into 3 and out of turn number 4. John Willard will get win number 13 on the season. Willard with win 14 in the half crazy car, followed by David Miller III in second. Battle for the third position. Here they come. Frank Reed is going to hold off Christian Peace as they come across the line and finish the feature. Row 7 will be the 86 of Doug Brisbane and the Candyman Leroy Morris in the 50 car. In row number 8, the 3W of Chris Klein and Cameron Haynes in the 9 HJR. Row number 9, Josh Marshall in the J55. Adam Dunwoody in the 1 car. Alex Breckenridge 66X and the 64 of John Ross. Green flag is out and we're underway. Burnett with the lead down into turn number 1. Shawnee Lanning looks to the inside. Charlie Brown to the outside. Here comes Jesse James Mulick right up in that group as well. Watch for Chris DeShong as they go 3 wide for second. Coming through the corner out of turn 3 and out of 4. Shawnee Lanning to the inside will move into third. Charlie Brown has now got the 54 car. Chris DeShong to his inside. Charlie Brown is able to slot his way into 4th position. Casey Burnett, and here they come out of turn number 4. Jesse James Mulick, who won last week, is putting some heavy pressure on a caution flag with 2 cars getting together down in turn number 4. Doug Brisbane down there as well. Lanning with 6 feature wins, looking for win number 7. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Lap number 2 on the board as we get ready to go by and complete lap number 3 next time by. Nearly a 3-wide battle as again, here comes Chris DeShong. He'll make some pressure there on the back of Shawnee Lanning. This time your leader goes high. Burnett went high, and here comes Mulick. 74 of Asher also coming up there very quickly on the inside line of Shawnee Lanning. Here comes Jesse James Mulick to the lead. Also looks like the back of the field, the 33 car may have shut off. Jeremy Corliss looks like he is shut off going down into turn number 3. Mulick with the lead. Casey Burnett now in second. Shawnee Lanning now falls into third as a 74 car of Asher, who started inside row 5, is battling with her for the 3rd position. Asher and Lanning side by side at the line that time. Mulick is absolutely hooked up. Lanning goes high coming out of turn number 2. May lose another spot. No, hangs on to 4th. And then here comes the 54. Chris DeShong with some pressure on the inside. DeShong and Lanning, and looks like Lanning is able to keep that spot. Don't count out Matt Dorsum now out there at the halfway point as now Dorsum goes inside the 54 car of Chris DeShong. Putting some pressure on. Meanwhile, up front, it's Jesse James Mulick. Boy, what a fast racing machine. He has really gotten hooked up here the last couple of weeks. Really running fast up front. Showing the way. Casey Burnett behind him in second. They may have some lap traffic coming up. Here comes Burnett to challenge up again. Asher back there, don't count him out either. He looks into the inside line, tries to set sail on Burnett as well. Asher now the inside of Burnett, side by side for second. Burnett moves up, puts his bumper right behind Mulick. Looks to the inside line, side by side for the lead, out of 3, out of turn number 4. Here they come out of 4. Mulick and Burnett still side by side. They'll have some lap traffic now, 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Asher to the inside as Mulick now goes back to 3rd. Burnett goes to the lead. Asher in second. Asher to the inside. Here comes Mulick back. Wow, what an exciting race up front. Burnett now showing the way. Burnett goes high. Here comes Asher to the lead. Asher now the lead. Asher to the lead going down into turn number 3. Mulick goes back to the inside. They've got a slower car in front of them. Here they come. White flag, 1 more lap to go. Asher looks to the inside. Burnett to the outside. They'll split the slower car. Casey Burnett to the outside of Asher. They're side by side coming out of 4. Mulek's right there with them. Here they come, the line. Asher, Burnett, Mulek. What a race up front as they came to the line. Looked like Lanning may have held off the 54. Kristen Shong will have to check with that at the end. But wow, what a drive up front. Car spinning. It looks like